Hey child, and welcome to my YouTube channel. The name is Tuli Mashazi, and if this is your first time here, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notifications button so that you are not left out next time. And so today I just want to talk very quickly about how to deal with haters. As long as you're alive, there's someone who's gonna dislike you, someone who's gonna hate on you. And if you're not prepared for it mentally, it's going to shock you and it's going to destabilize you and disorientate you and confuse you and probably even paralyze you. So let's equip each other while we're at it, how to deal with haters. So that should the day come where you become aware that there's a hater in your life, you know what to do. So number one, let them hate. They are doing what they know best. Don't stop to entertain haters. Just keep at it in good conscience. Remember the part where you must check if you have not offended, if you have not invited the hate. If you are clear about that, then keep doing what you're doing and let them hate. There's somebody who said, lovers love, haters hate, potatoes potate. Let everybody do what they are meant for. And then number two, do not let them get more content to work on you, to work on as you keep flying. Don't give people access, because the more access you give, the more they can hate on you or even plot to destroy you. So limit access. Don't be too accessible. Don't give out your information too easily. Don't let anyone be able to get into your innermost circle. Be very wary, be very protective of your innermost circle. And then number three, shut your ears to hateful comments. Teach yourself not to hear any hateful comments. Teach yourself not to pay attention to hateful comments. Teach yourself to be they say the duck, its back can never get wet. Even in a storm, the back of a duck can never get wet. They say the feathers are so close knit that water just slides off. Its skin never gets soaked. The feathers never get soaked. So develop that proverbial duck's back where any hateful comment just slides off your back and you keep going. It just slides off your back and you keep going. Because if you become like a magnet or a sponge where every hateful thing hits and it stays, before you know it, your spirit will be poisoned, and your gift may not flow successfully when your spirit is poisoned. It has a way of messing up your gift, twisting your gift, tainting, tarnishing your gift. You know, people who exercise their gifts but they have bitterness in the heart. The gift doesn't heal. It is good, it's brilliant, but it doesn't heal. It doesn't bring joy to those who receive it because it's mangled with bitterness and pain. So teach yourself to just shut your ears to hateful comments and keep going. And then number 4, do not try to reason with them or to find out why they hate you so much. You will never get an answer. Even they also do not know why they hate you. Don't try and call a meeting to justify your behavior, to justify your gift, to justify your personality. Don't try to reason with them thinking that you are going to get an explanation that I hate you, because they don't have a reason. They're just hating because haters hate, lovers love, and potatoes potate. So don't try to find a reason. Even when they have told you, no, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I was causing you pain, they might go back to hating you and you will be left confused to say, but we spoke about this and I thought we had fixed it. Just don't try. Haters are haters because they know only how to hate. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to forgive. They don't know how to appreciate. They only like it when things are good for them. When they happen well for others, it's a problem. So don't try to reason with a hater. Number 5, pray and ask God for protection from harm. Because sometimes haters will hate you until they begin to plot to cause you harm, physically or otherwise. Some haters will hate you until they sabotage you. So pray. Ask God for protection. Build a fence around yourself so that you're not accessible to destroyers. Ask God to guide you, to give you discernment, because sometimes haters, when they see that hating you is not giving them the access they want, they will try to act nice and friendly so that you open up and you lower your fences. They come in and they strike when you least expect it. So protect yourself. Ask God to protect you as you carry on in your gift, as you carry on in your calling. Ask God always to protect you. If you know how to pray and you're born again, cover yourself in the blood of Jesus. Say, Jesus, protect me as I journey through life, as I maneuver my gift, as I cultivate my gift. Protect me, oh God. You know Nehemiah, the story of Nehemiah. They say Nehemiah, God gave him a word to say he must rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. And those walls had been dilapidated for over 100 years. And nobody ever bothered to rebuild them. But the moment Nehemiah heard from God and he began to build, there were two haters who rose up, Tobiah and Sanballat. They did everything they could to frustrate Nehemiah the prophet. And they say, and then this is the thing I see Nehemiah do. There's a verse where it says that Nehemiah was building with one hand and holding a weapon to fight with the other hand. So don't stop building, but also be prepared to protect your gift. So pray, ask God to protect you. And then number 6, do not give them access to you. Let them live on guesswork, always wondering what your next move will be. Also, you know, sometimes when we are in our seasons, we tend to announce things before they happen because we are so excited. The followers are following, the audiences are responding. Now you want to keep up the hype. You begin to announce things prematurely. Avoid that. Announce things that you have done. Don't ever testify about a battle that you're still fighting because you don't know what the outcome will be. If, for example, you're planning to buy a new car and to change the one you're driving for a better one, don't announce it. Just go, buy your new car, trade the old one out, and then show us the new car. You see, when you show what you've done, there's little room for those who want to sabotage you because they always have to guess what your next move will be. So don't always announce things prematurely. Protect your space, protect yourself. Don't give people access. Let them guess, let them wonder. They will only know when it's done. If you are releasing a CD, release the CD. Don't announce that you are now going to the studio, you are now looking for singers, and then, it depends, of course, on the size of your project. But when you are still starting out, the haters are many because there are those of us who want us to remain where we are. They don't want us to ever improve. You take one step, they rise up strong to put you back where you were. They like it when you are just at the bottom, wishing to succeed. So the moment you step out and you try to get somewhere, they will rise up strongly. So don't give them access. Let them guess. Let them always guess. And then number 7, live a life that is beyond reproach. Live by a high standard. Set yourself high, live a very protected life. There's a price to pay. I remember my mentor saying to me, you need to get 2 phones and have one phone where everyone who wants to call you, those who are your people, they call you there. And then there's that number you don't look at all the time. That's why when you go to an event, you meet people, they say, oh, can I have your number? You give them that number so that it's a way of reducing traffic. You will get to find out what they want. Others just want to talk to you because they like what you do. You don't want to give too much attention to people like that because then you'll be busy pleasing people who they don't want anything. Just want to say, hi, how are you? What are you doing today? Oh, I like your song. I like this, So have a way of dealing with people who just love what you do without giving them too much access so that they can even control the course of your day. So limit but live a life that is beyond reproach. Don't be the kind of person who hangs up on people when they call, or you walk away from people when they're trying to talk to you. That is a bit nasty. So find a way, put measures to reduce the number of people who get to you without having to be mean to them. That's why my pastor, my mentor said, have another phone. If they ask you for a phone number, don't refuse, give them. But you know it's a number that you will not always go to. So even if they send 7 messages, you are not disturbed. When you get time, when you sit down and you rest, you will go to that phone, you will see what they say. If it needs a response, you will respond. If it just needs a thank you, just say politely thank you. You know? And then finally, carry yourself well and give your brand a fighting chance against the sea of haters that are constantly trying to wash you offshore. Carry yourself well. This is very important. When you become a bearer of a great gift, you have to be aware that you are carrying something precious. So carry yourself well. Represent your brand well. You know, when you talk about brands, I think about Mom Rebecca Malupe. I have ever seen that woman wearing a 2-piece suit and that haircut. I know there are old pictures when she used to wear other things, but for the greater part, she's a woman from the church wearing 2-piece, traditional 2-piece, outfit. Beautiful, simple. She has represented her brand very well. She has never diverted to the left nor to the right. If there is a private life where she wears shorts and crop tops, that part has been so protected that it's not all of us who get access to it. Those of us who see her on the social media platforms, in the public media spaces, we've seen Mom Rebecca wearing a 2-piece suit with that haircut. And I also think about Penny Penny. Penny Penny has worn that pony at the top, but busy pondo. It's been sitting there for years. Someone was asking, do they still manufacture that fiber, that type that he wears on his head? Because it's like it's the same one from the 80s. That's one guy who's brand loyal, he's brand conscious. He's building on that brand, establishing the brand, and making sure that he carries it well. It is one thing, it's consistent, it is predictable. You know, this is if you see this, then you know this is Penny Penny. That is a beautiful thing. Carry yourself well. Don't always be, clouded with controversies. Don't let everything you do be out there. There's people who have married and divorced and remarried and nobody knew. They protected their private lives. And they only put out what they want the world to respond to, which is the gift. And there are some people whose social media pages and platforms are just for the gift. They don't post their children. They don't post their partners. They only post the work that they do. They are carrying the brand well. So that if there's things that happen in the family space or in the marriage space, it's guarded. It's not out there. So people can still consume the brand without having to deal with the shadow and the cloud of your personal life encroaching into the love they have for the gift. So that's all I want to say. Let's keep going, keep pressing. Haters will always hate. Don't ever try to stop. Don't ever try to dim your light. Don't ever fly low. Don't ever slow down so that they can catch up with you. Do your best because you don't know how long you're going to be. Every gift has a shelf life. You think about the best soccer players, there's new names right now. Think about the best singers, the Grammy Award winners, there's new names right now. So you will not always be at the top. Be aware of that and maximize on the time. Maximize on the moments you get. Do your best while you can because you don't know how long God is given for your gift. Thank you. I love you. Bye.